People with ADHD are way more likely to develop a scarcity mindset, living paycheck to paycheck, always feeling behind, constantly worried there's never enough. But here's what most doctors won't tell you. This isn't just a behavioral issue. It's literally how the ADHD brain is wired to perceive resources. Think about it like this. Your brain with ADHD already struggles with planning ahead and controlling impulses. These executive function challenges create real problems managing money, time, and even emotional energy. When you can't organize your finances or resist spontaneous purchases, you naturally end up with less. And here's where it gets tricky. This actual shortage then triggers your brain to fixate even more on what you lack. Now you're trapped in a vicious cycle that most people don't understand. Your ADHD makes managing resources harder, which creates genuine scarcity, which then makes your ADHD symptoms worse. But wait, this isn't just about bad habits or forgetfulness. The science shows this happens at a neurological level, where stress from scarcity actually impairs your cognitive functions further. It's like your brain gets hijacked by worry, making it even harder to make good decisions about the very resources you're concerned about. Did you know that ADHD isn't just affecting your attention, but your entire relationship with money and time? Those executive function deficits directly translate to financial challenges that most neurotypical people never experience. When you struggle with planning, organizing, and completing tasks, even basic financial management becomes overwhelming. The constant battle with impulsive spending hits your wallet hard, while difficulty tracking bills and deadlines leads to expensive late fees. Over time, these aren't just occasional slip-ups. They become patterns that create genuine financial instability. And that real financial stress, it actually makes your ADHD symptoms worse, creating a downward spiral that's incredibly difficult to escape. But here's something that might surprise you. This isn't just a personal failure or lack of discipline. This financial struggle is literally built into how your brain processes information and makes decisions. The typical financial advice that works for others often fails completely for people with ADHD. Traditional budgeting methods can feel impossible when your brain resists routine and struggles with delayed gratification. The constant feeling of financial pressure becomes a background anxiety that follows you everywhere, reinforcing that persistent feeling that there's never enough. And when you're always operating from this place of scarcity, it becomes almost impossible to build the financial stability you're desperately seeking. The same brain that creates your ADHD challenges also gives you unique strengths when freed from scarcity thinking. What might be possible if you approach tomorrow with an abundance mindset instead? Now let's talk about how hypnotherapy can help you break out of this scarcity mindset, especially for people with ADHD who are stuck in this exhausting cycle. Hypnotherapy isn't just about deep relaxation. It's about accessing your subconscious patterns and reshaping how you respond to stress, uncertainty, and self-worth. When you're living with ADHD, your mind is constantly scanning for danger, deadlines, and distractions. This naturally amplifies the scarcity loop. I don't have enough time, money, support, or energy. These messages get wired deep into your nervous system. Hypnotherapy gently works at the subconscious level to challenge and rewrite those internal scripts. In a session, your brain enters a focused, calm state that makes it easier to identify where those scarcity beliefs came from, whether it's childhood experiences, repeated failure, or societal pressure to get it together. We don't force you to stop thinking a certain way. Instead, we create space to introduce new beliefs like, there is time for what matters. I have enough and I am enough. I can trust myself to make wise decisions. I am safe even when things are uncertain. The beauty of hypnotherapy is that it creates emotional safety, something the ADHD brain rarely gets in traditional productivity or financial systems. Instead of beating yourself up for being impulsive or inconsistent, you begin to build internal trust and self-compassion. This softens the grip of urgency and reactivity that scarcity creates. Many clients find that after just a few sessions, they feel more calm and focused when handling money, stop obsessing over small purchases, experience less panic around bills and deadlines, are able to plan and prioritize without overwhelm. And most importantly, they begin to believe they are capable of change. The shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset doesn't mean you suddenly become rich or ultra organized. It means you start responding differently. You make choices from a place of confidence, not panic. You stop avoiding and start engaging. And as a result, your external reality starts to match the internal peace you've cultivated. Hypnotherapy gives people with ADHD something they rarely get, a chance to feel capable, calm, and in control. You don't have to stay stuck in survival mode. You can learn to feel safe letting go of scarcity. You can choose abundance, and that changes everything.